everyone, welcome to Heal Charm Shine. Today's video is about your destiny. So what is your destiny? What exactly you have to look up to or look forward to? Let's see, we have three cards: manifestation, rainbow and feather. So you can choose whatever your way of picking a pile is, and we will start with pile number one. Pile number one, so you have chosen the card manifestation. So your card talks about all the manifestation efforts you're putting in to bring this dream life into reality. So this is very much about what exactly you want from your life, and you're not ready to settle for something which is average or mediocre, or which is just because people expect everybody to do that, get a good degree and get a good job and keep your head down and have a family and all that, and settle down and have a nice quiet house. So that is not something which you aspire to. Maybe you have big aspirations. Maybe you want to own a company. Maybe you want to be some kind of artist. Maybe you want to be an athlete. Maybe you want to uh, create some kind of fortune, create some kind of fame, or want to experience fame. So this is all the experiences which your soul wants, and that is why you have this calling. This is not something where you just want to live your life to pay the bills. No, this is something where you want to enjoy the experience, why you have come here, why your soul has decided to take life in this reality, in this time, in this during this time when becoming known is actually pretty easier compared to the past timings. Because now anybody who has a social media account, anybody who has YouTube, anybody who has anybody can be on YouTube, anybody can be on podcast, anybody can have any kind of fame. Actually, becoming famous or becoming successful has become quite simpler or quite easier compared to the previous generations, the past. And maybe that is why you have this big targets. Even if you want to learn something nowadays, it is pretty easier compared to the past. Nowadays, if you want to be an athlete and you want to learn something about it, you can find out a lot about that information. You want to be some kind of artist, you can find out about that quite easily. You can connect with people all over the world. You can find mentors, you can find teachers from everywhere in the world. You can learn anything under the sun on the internet nowadays. And that is why you don't want to settle for something where people, like what the olden days people used to do: go to work and have a family and pay their bills and live a nice quiet life. That was suitable for their generation, that was suitable for them, that was comfortable for them. But I don't see that you will be happy in that life at all. I do feel that you don't have that kind of what do you call, desire or calling, where you want to live a larger than life experience, where you want to experience some kind of things which very few people get to experience, where you want to create that kind of success which really very few people dream of. Everybody dreams of that kind of success, but very few people have actually the guts to go for it, or have actually the patience, the determination, the courage, or whatever you will call it, to actually apply those, bring that into reality, to work towards it. And I do see that passion, that desire in you. So focus on your vision beyond yourself, and your unicorns will help you. And the good point is that the unicorns are ready to help you as well. The unicorn wants to help you in this situation. They want to make sure that you do experience, or you do find that kind of success, you do find that kind of passion or reality. And we are going to see some suggestions and guidance for it, that how you can make those dreams come true, how you can fulfill that destiny, how you can actually bring that into reality, how those dreams will come true. Wow, yes, you have the courage. As I said in the start, that yes, you have that strength, that courage to go for those big dreams. Everybody dreams big, or everybody has some or the other kind of weird dreams which people will say that it is never going to happen or something like that. Yes, big change, but not everybody has the guts to go for it. And I do see you have that guts to bring that big ultimate change in your life. That is your destiny, to turn your life. Oh my god, three major arcanas came one after the other. Three major arcanas, and they all have so strong energy over here. This one also wants to come out, so we'll take that one also. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this. Yes, as I rightly said, you have that ability to create that kind of success. Maybe start your own business, maybe own some kind of big thing, be your own boss. That is what I see. This is complete boss energy. I do see you becoming that fearless, strong boss. You have that capacity, or the universe has filled you with all that ingredients. You know, you are that perfect person. You have like there is the this is the ingredients. Maybe you want to make a perfect cookie or a perfect cake, and the ingredients are there. The thing is that you need to mix it up. You need to put it in the oven, and that is what exactly you need to do. The ingredients are already there. Now we do see you mixing it up. We do see you going for it, creating that. Now it will take efforts, it is going to take time, and the cake does take time to bake, right? It will take time as well. And the best part is you need guts for it, and that which you have. So you have everything to go for this. Now this is not going to be easy. There is a huge competition, and that is why it is worth achieving. If you are going for something which has no competition, then it's not worth achieving. Then you should rather think about that dream, that is it really something good? Why nobody else wants it? If everybody else wants it, then that's a big dream, it's a good dream, everybody wants to be that. Now suppose you want to be maybe an athlete, because I do see a lot of strength, so maybe physical strength is there. So you want to be an athlete, and you will see the best of every country competing for that, best of every place, every nation, every location, every city competing for that position, for that. I do see everybody going for that. And if you are someone who will put in a lot of practice, now strength everybody has, but we have to we have to keep on increasing that, or keep on improving in that field, right? We have to keep on building those muscles, we have to keep on practicing and developing those skills are also really important. Not only your strength, not only brute strength, but actual skills, actual graceful movements, actual way to win something. So I do see you coming out as a winner, but even when you win that, there is always going to be competition. Like if someone wants to be a rock star, they might even go to reach at the top of that list, or top, be the most sorted out, or be the most followed rock star, but still they will always have competition is never going to go away. If you are trying to achieve something big, competition will always be there, and it's a good way to know that you're going towards something which many people want. So if there is competition, there is demand. If there is competition, there is value for it. If there is competition, then you know that you're going for something which is live, which is alive, which is going to thrive, which has a lot of potential, and not something which nobody cares about. So competition is a good way to keep you in a good shape as well. When you see someone can come and sweep your position, when you see that someone can take away what you have, then you will guard it, you will make yourself better, you will keep improving yourself. So it will keep you on your toes as well, and not make you someone who will just give up, or lose interest, or become lazy. So competition is a very healthy way to keep you successful, to keep you on the top. So competition is not a bad thing at all. So do not be afraid of competition, but to reach this level, first you'll have to show your strength, you will have to prove your point. And I do see you going through a lot of efforts for this. This is not going to be easy. Whoever tells you that you can easily achieve anything through manifestation, like just create a vision board, or just write something in a journal, or just pray for it, or just visualize it, and everything will fall in place, then that actually is not right, it is not true. Because what happens is, whenever you try to manifest something, you get inspired, you get inspiration to take some actions. There are inspired actions which needs to be taken, and those actions will be hard work. It's not going to be easy. You will have to push yourself. Every athlete, every performer, every artist, even a business person, because I do see someone even starting their own business, maybe a startup, maybe some kind of company, maybe some kind of online thing, something where you start something as a digital product, or maybe you offer some services digitally. So there is something which you might start, and it is going to have competition. It is going to be a bit of a upwards movement. It's not easy. It's like climbing up a hill. You do see this person standing on a hill. It is climbing up a hill, and when you have to climb up a hill, it is going to take efforts. It's not going to be something smooth sailing. So you will have to put in a lot of effort, and if you fall from this position, if you say forget it, it's not worth it, forget it, it's too much effort, will it really work? So if you are in this position, if you keep doubting yourself, and if you give up, then it's not going to work, obviously. Then you're not going to reach that destiny. Then that journey is stopped over there. Then no one is going to come from the other side or the spiritual realm and hand it to you on a silver platter. It's going to be stopped over there at itself, and you will live a different kind of life, not the life where you can be the empress, not the life where you can live your dream life, but a different life. It might also be a good life, but it will not be the life you are trying to manifest right now. Whatever you're trying to manifest right now has a huge competition and is not going to be that easy of a upward curve, but it is something which is achievable. So understand this. What happens is, suppose you have to go to some beautiful destination, you're traveling there, and you do know that it is a bit of a difficult journey, but the destination is worth it, but it is beautiful. So you might like to avoid that feeling that why is this so difficult, why it is not happening, because your goal is that destiny. So either that way, or you can just avoid that entire journey and forget about the destiny. So that is the two choices you have over here. But I do see a lot of potential in you, huge potential. This is the best card in tarot as per me. This card represents everything. It represents the feminine energy, it represents creativity, beauty, nature, nurturing, abundance. It creates the kind of, like achieving everything you want, creating anything you want, completing all your manifestation list, coming out over there as a winner, as someone who has achieved everything they want, and still staying in a very humble and a very peaceful and a very beautiful state, not being in a place where you're always panicking, not being in a place where you are always being in a trouble. So yes, you will reach this position. The only thing is that don't give up easily. Whatever challenges, whatever this upwards movement is, don't give up on it, because you do have the potential. And we also got this extra card for you, Page of Wands, which talks about inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, and free spirit. So once you show the universe that you are ready to take up this, once you start working on your manifestation, once you start doing something which shows the universe that you have the strength, the courage, and you will not give up, you are someone worth investing that resources the universe has. So universe has resources, and they are not going to take place, they are not going to give importance to one person and the other person. For the universe, it doesn't matter where you are born, or what gender you are, or how old you are, or what kind of family you belong to, or where you live, which city you live. The universe doesn't care about it. For you, universe is for the universe, you are an energy, you are a soul. Your gender, your skin color, your eye color, your figure, your intelligence, nothing actually matters. Your energy, your vibrations, your feelings, your thoughts, that is what matters a lot. How you vibe, that is what matters a lot. So if your vibrations are showing that courage, that you showing that yes, you are ready to go for it, showing that you do want something bigger, larger, you're not ready to settle for mediocre life, if that is what you're vibing, if that is what your energy is showing, the universe is going to invest their resources in you, because they are interested in investing their resources. And once they do that, you will get a lot of inspiration, lot of idea. How you know that the universe is investing their resources in you, when you get a lot of inspiration, ideas, lot of things, like new ideas are coming up, you're becoming really creative, you're feeling really creative, things are working easier for you than they were before. When you start seeing that shift, when you start seeing that motion, you know that the universe is taking a bit of interest in you, your spirit guides are being active, around you, and you will see that change, and that change will make it easier, the competition as well as the journey. Even if in the beginning the journey feels a bit difficult, it is going to get easier. It does not have to be difficult all the time, only the first steps are difficult. Everywhere, anywhere, anything you start, you want to lose weight, you want to learn something new, you want to learn a language, everything, whenever you start, the first few steps are the most difficult ones. But and that is what needs most of your courage, that is what needs most of the push from you. That is why this card came out for you, that you, the only thing you need to do right now is show some courage, and everything will fall into place. The universe will take you as their own assignment, as their will be your own personal manager, like the artist and the athletes and every, even the entrepreneurs, they all have agents, they all have managers, they all have experts who help them with various things in their field, and the universe will be that expert, that manager, that agent for you, which will make everything happen. So the only thing you need is some courage, some dedication, some determination, big dreams, and showing that you are someone who's capable of achieving it, because you are. Whoever tells you that you cannot achieve it, please do not believe that, because you are capable of being this empress. Stack, trust, and thrive. And this empress goes for even the men who are watching this. It does not have to be that only women can be the empress. The empress energy, even the men can embrace that. It's a very creative energy, it's an abundant energy. It does talk about your divine feminine, which even men have, and the divine masculine, which even women have. So this is the divine feminine, the creative energy. Stack, trust, and thrive. Yes, once you show that trust in yourself, the universe will show that trust in you as well. So whatever your doubt and fear is, you need to remove that, and even you need to stop taking yourself for granted. So stop not taking good care of yourself. Please take good care of yourself, please sleep well. I do see that many people over here, they don't actually sleep well, especially the people who have chosen pile number 1. They keep awake at night for whatever reason, maybe watching such videos, or maybe thinking about something, or reading, or watching Netflix or something. So they don't sleep well, or they don't take good care of themselves. So if you're not going to take good care of yourself, you won't be able to take up those challenges, or you won't be able to be your best self, you won't be able to be the best version of yourself if you are not sleeping well. You will be tired, or you will be no, you won't think that well, and the universe is going to say that maybe you're not the right person for this big things. So make sure that you take really good care of yourself, and you're strong enough to take up everything which is coming out. Divine director, as I said, the universe is going to be your agent. So this is the universal agent, the divine director. So the divine director has the ability to direct every angel, every spirit guide towards some goal, towards one goal, or few spirit guides. They this is his job over here, is to direct things, is to manage things. So this is the agent, the manager, which I was talking about. The divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Yes, the thing is, many people, they want fame, or they want success, or they want money, or they want love, but they forget that that is not the ultimate purpose. Happiness is the ultimate purpose. If that fame is not bringing you happiness, then what's the use of it? If that love is not bringing happiness, then what's the use of it? Same goes with money, same goes with business. You're not, if you think that you just want to be famous, just to be, just to prove a point, or just to prove others that you can be, or just to win over something, then that is ego. That is not your aura, or sorry, that is not your soul, that is ego which is talking. And the if you're only consider, if you're only think that happiness is something which is your ultimate purpose, not exactly money. How much money you make is not your goal. How free you feel, that is your goal. So when you have a lot of money, you have complete freedom. You can buy anything you want, you can live the life you want, you can travel anywhere you want. So that freedom should be your goal, not that I need to make some weird amount like $100,000, or I need to make $1 million, something. That amount, the number should not be your goal. Complete freedom should always be your goal, that I should be able to buy anything I want. I should be able to do anything I want. Money should never be a concern for me. That whenever I want something, I should have more than enough money to go for it. So that is the freedom which we are talking about. That is the happiness which we are talking about, not the actual amount. Let's see what more the angels have to say. Oh, gratitude list. Wow, this is a beautiful way to manifest anything you want. Being grateful for whatever you have, creating a list. That is a wonderful way to manifest any desires, any dreams. So you have this destiny to achieve any big dreams. So it can be having your own business, it can be being some kind of artist, some kind of athlete, some kind of fame, and it can also be uh, me being a mother is also over here, because this is that the Empress is the mother card. So maybe that is someone's destiny, to have a family, to be happy in a family life. That also might be someone's destiny, and it's not a bad destiny at all. It's a beautiful destiny to be someone who's content in their family, who's content with a beautiful family life. That also might be someone's destiny. Someone wants to do that, someone wants to achieve that, being happy with a family life. That is also someone's destiny. Moon energy. So what does moon energy talks about? Surrender to natural ebb and flow of life. If you feel confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Yes, that is peace, happiness. That should be the destiny. If whatever your manifestation is, if it's going to give you a lot of tension, anxiety, stress, then it is not worth achieving. Even in the competition, you should be able to enjoy your achievements. You should be able to have peace and happiness, or else why put in so much effort? Why go for something which is hard to achieve if you're not going to get peace and happiness out of it? And natural ebb and flow. So naturally you are going to feel a lot of pull and push. Natural, there is going to be that feeling, sometimes up, sometimes down. You cannot always be on the high. Sometimes you are going to experience low as well, and the more when you experience the low, the high becomes more enjoyable, or more happier. So you start enjoying the high more. So ebb and flow is something which you cannot avoid, and which you should not even think about avoiding, because this is how the natural flow goes, and you cannot change it. Nobody can change it. Nobody can always be happy, and nobody can always be on a high. There are going to be situations where you might experience low, and when you do that, do believe that that is also as per the divine plan. That is also as per your soul journey, and it is also a lesson you're going to learn over there. Every low comes with a very important lesson, and that lesson helps us move forward. Those lessons are important. Our souls have signed up for those lessons, and you have to complete the course. You cannot go without completing those course. Then that is not how your life will move forward. So yes, lessons are important. Closeness. Your unicorn is very close to you, so you have a lot of spirit guides around you. You have a lot of unicorns around you. I did sense that right from the starting, that you have a lot of spiritual help around you. Your unicorns, your spirit guides, your whoever you believe in, angels, ancestors, they all want to help you, and they are pretty close, and they want to make you feel that you have the ability, the strength to manifest anything you want. I stay focused on my vision, and I pursue my daily work with passion. Yes, something which you're passionate about, that is what your calling is. something which you enjoy doing. Today I am prepared for success, love, joy, peace, happiness and financial abundance. Complete Empress energy. My wildest dreams are coming true. So this is all Empress: success, love, joy, peace, happiness, financial abundance plus beauty. This is all Empress. I create happiness by appreciating the little things in my life. Gratitude list. Little things. Being grateful for everything. Right from the device in your hand to the cup of tea or coffee you had in the morning. Everything. Being grateful for everything. Because every small minor thing is also something which is a beautiful experience and should be appreciated, because we only appreciate things when we lose it or when we start missing it, and that is not true. That is not right, actually. That is not good. We should appreciate things when we are actually enjoying them, to keep the flow going, to keep that abundance flowing in our life. I'm well organized and manage my time with expert efficiency. Someone needs time management, as I saw over here. Do not sleep well, so this affirmation might help you. I am successful person who is living life on my own terms. Yes, Empress energy. Being your own boss. Good things are happening. Yes, good things are happening. The divine director is taking care of it. Good things are coming towards you. Good things are happening for sure. Let's see some initials. Are you guys enjoying the autumn season? Isn't it beautiful? I love the autumn, the winter. I actually love spring as well. It's so beautiful. Autumn is absolutely gorgeous, and whenever this season comes, the autumn season, it comes with so many festivals also. Like, we have so many things which will happen, like end of the year months have so much to enjoy, so much to celebrate. Family time, it's so much fun. All over the world, these are the days when we actually connect with family, when we actually enjoy, celebrate life. Although last couple of years it was difficult, hopefully everything will get better. So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope you will achieve that destiny, you will fulfill that dream. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in my next one. Welcome, pal number 2. So let's see what is your destiny, or what you can look forward towards. You have this: there is rainbow beyond the clouds. So I do see that you had a difficulty in your past, some kind of pain, some kind of heartbreak. So this is some kind of disappointment which you had to go through in your past. So this disappointment was an important lesson for you. It was something which was karmic, which you couldn't avoid. It was something which was a life lesson, which helped your soul grow, which helped your soul become more aware of your own strength, of your own ability, of your own capacity to overcome a big challenge and to grow out of it. And you did grow out of it. You did achieve a lot of wisdom, soul wisdom out of it. You became stronger, you became wiser, you became more spiritual, you connected more with the divine energy, with the spiritual realm, because of that experience, because of that pain which you had to go through. It was painful, it was difficult, but I do think that it is over now. That journey, that thing, that whatever that challenge was, whatever that dark cloud was, you went through it. The dark night of soul, it might be, it was something which was really painful, which was difficult to overcome, and not everybody can overcome that kind of challenge, that kind of difficulties. Not everybody is put through that kind of difficulty also, because they are not strong enough. You were strong enough, and that is why your soul chose that lesson, that difficult lesson, and that lesson helped out you to become more wiser, more spiritual, and someone who can overcome more such challenges, or help others to overcome such challenges, know exactly what you can do in such situation. So we do see this rainbow as a symbol that it is over now. It is not going to come back, or it is done deal. It is not going to affect your life anymore. Yes, you do have memories of it. Yes, you do remember how painful it was, but it is over now. So there is no point of thinking over it, or wasting more time or energy over that. It is all about in the future now. Leaving the past behind in the past is the best thing you can do, and only focus on your present and your future. So in your present, I do see this rainbow shining through very brightly, giving you hope, giving you a message that it is that you are moving forward, that the rain is gone, the pain is gone, and now everything is going to be light and beauty and abundance. And yes, the future does show abundance, because we have a pot of gold also at the end of the rainbow. So the pot of gold is definitely showing abundance of all kind. It can be financial abundance, and it can be abundance like happiness when it comes to everything important: health, wealth, finances. Every kind of every field is going to be filled with abundance. So let's see what messages are there for you through tarot and oracle. What is your destiny? Your destiny was to overcome this challenge, to become more spiritual, to become, oh wow, and it converted you to a magician. I'm really amazed that how do major arcanas just pop out whenever I'm channeling someone's energy. Like if I do this without channeling someone's energy, if I just shuffle the tarot deck and try to pull out a card, the major arcana as strong as the magician is not going to pop out immediately. This happens when I'm connected to someone's energy. That is why I don't make piles in advance, because then I'm not connected with anyone's energy. Right now I'm connected with someone's energy who's watching this video, and that is why the magician just popped out. So whatever this difficulty was, it made you way much stronger than you were in the past, before this difficulty happened. Look at that. The major arcana just pop out like nothing. Oh my god, what the, I'm sorry. Why do major arcana just pop out like this? And I'm not keeping them together. I'm shuffling this more than 100 times a day. I'm constantly shuffling my cards. I'm constantly doing reading. I'm constantly shuffling them, and they just come out like it is nothing over here. So yes, that whatever that pain was, it is ended for sure. It's not going to come back in your life. It's not going to affect you anymore. The only way it will affect you, if you keep thinking about it, if you keep crying over it, if you keep bringing it up, if you keep telling people about it. You see those people, right? In olden, I've seen that many, mostly in the old people who are not the people who are awakening, or who are embracing the new energy. These people are stuck in their old ways, and they keep on repeating the past things. This happened and that happened, and they'll tell the same story hundreds of times. Whatever painful thing was, that this person did this to me, that person fooled me, or that person did that to me, or I have this pain, or this is my pain, my knee pain, my back pain, my pain, my pain, my pain. They keep cuddling it. They keep it like a pet. That pain, that anger, that disappointment, they keep it like a pet in their life. They keep loving it. They keep talking about it. They keep living that life again and again. And it pains me, it angers me, it makes me very uncomfortable when someone keeps on repeating their past repeating about the pain in their life, because the more you repeat, the more alive you're going to keep it, the more in your energy field you're going to keep it. The best way to deal with a difficult situation or a difficult thing is, once it is over, to move forward and never look back, never think about it. It's like having a nightmare and now you don't have to think about it. It's like watching something bad, like watching a bad movie or watching maybe a horror movie, and you don't have to think about it once it is over. You don't have to keep imagining it once it is over. You don't have to keep on going through that experience. Don't keep it alive in your energy field. Let it go, let it be released, let it be done. And the more, the easy, the less you talk about it, or the less you feel its presence, the more you will be able to heal, the more you will be able to move forward. So I do feel that the people who are watching this know this very well, and they are not someone who keeps on in living in the past. They are someone who's ready to move forward. This message which I told about, people who keep living in the past, this is not for you guys. You guys know how to create the life of your desire. You guys know how to turn the wheel. You guys are resilient over here. This card, it talks about resilience, it talks about courage, it talks about faith, it talks about testing your boundaries, it talks about, yes, bring it on, I have lived through it, I can do what you think I cannot handle the challenge. That is the attitude which I see over here, that whatever you went through made you way more stronger than you were before, made you the kind of warrior. It brought out that warrior spirit within you. It brought out that spirit of magician. It brought out that spirit of this death over here, that yes, I can do whatever, I can achieve whatever. Put me in any battle and I'll come out as a victor. And that is exactly the attitude I see over here. And this attitude will turn the wheel. This attitude will make things happen. This attitude will create anything out of nothing. Create the dream life you want. So your destiny is to live the life like a magician, to bring out anything, any success which your soul desires, which you think about. So anything you want to achieve, you want to start a business, you want to become an artist, you want to become an athlete, you want to become someone well known, you want to become really rich, you want to have a beautiful family, you want to have a dream life partner, whatever it is, want to travel the world, whatever your desire is, the magician can achieve anything they want, and they can keep on changing that as well. Like make a big list, and this is done, okay, now I want this, now this is done, now I want this. So your destiny is to live the life like a magician, to be this person who can achieve anything they want. The magician is very resourceful, so your destiny is to become resourceful. So how you can be resourceful is by understanding that the spiritual realm, the universe, has everything you want, and you can tap into it, or you can get that from the universe, borrow that from the universe, by showing your strength, your courage, by being someone who can let go the past, by being someone who can transform, who can be stronger and not stay in that negative energy, but to move forward towards it, move towards the rising sun. Embrace change. Embracing change is a very difficult thing for many people. I love change. Change is something which you cannot avoid at all. Change is something which is going to happen no matter what. If the wheel keeps on turning, everything is going to change. So whenever you are in a difficult position, they say that when you are in hell keep going. So that is what you need to do. You need to keep going, because you're going to come out of it. If you stand there and cry over it, oh my god, I'm in hell, what will I do now, what will I do now, if you stop over there, you will always be there. You will not go out of it. But if you keep moving forward, fine, this is hell, let's keep walking, we will come out of it. And that is exactly what I see over here. Resilience. I see a lot of courage, I see a lot of determination, I see achievements also, because this is number 9, and number 9 is very close to number 10. Number 10 is also over here. So I do see someone achieving big things, like you're really close to achieve those big things. It's just right around the corner. It is something where you're at this crucial point in your life where you're where your wheel is going to take the turn which will change your life forever. So I do see a lot of good luck, a lot of karmic rewards, because you went through that hell and you kept your head up high and you came out of it stronger. So karmic rewards, obviously karma and the universe is really pleased with how you handle this difficult situation. Your life cycle, your destiny, your turning point over here is going to be something which will be as per the courage, as per the resilience, as per the what was the word, as per your dreams, your desires, your goals. So you have this blank check from the universe. Put in anything you want in it, whatever you want to achieve. You have the ability to bring that, and this is inspired action. So follow the inspired actions, whatever is coming towards you, whatever you feel like doing, whatever ideas you're getting, and you will get new ideas, new inspiration when you will focus on the present and the future and not think about the past. Consider that past life was something else, like not your life, also a bad movie you watched, a bad book you read, or someone else's life, or some other lifetime. It is not even you. Your life is now and the future. Whatever happened in the past, just let it go, release it. Does not have to be into your energy field anymore, and you will get inspired to create new things, inspired to live new life, inspired to make a big beautiful change in your life. Turn the wheel as you desire. That is what I'm seeing over here. You have this chance to turn the wheel in the direction you want, in the situation or in the condition you want. So the Scorpio sign is very powerful over here. Scorpio and Leo, these two signs are coming out really powerful, because I do see Leo and Scorpio in all these three cards. Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, Aquarius. These signs are coming really strong over here. So if you're a Scorpio, if you're a Leo, this message was specially for you. Let's see other signs also. And people have multiple signs, so you might have Scorpio and Leo in other areas of your life also. Like I have Leo in Venus, so you might have Leo or Scorpio in somewhere else in your birth chart also. So consider that as well. Consider that is also what we are talking about. That area of your life is highlighted over here. So if you have Leo in Venus like I have, or Scorpio in Venus like I have, this might be related to your love life, getting that dream mate, achieving that dream person, achieving that dream life, achieving that happy family life, what you want, that love related to love, family, fertility, children. That is what this might be. If it is something somewhere else, like it is in your sun, then it might be the action, it might be the career, it might be that the life, your personality, what we are talking about. That is what is shining over here. So wherever Scorpio and Leo is in your birth chart, that is shining through in this reading. Let's see what the oracles have to say. Great teacher. So you're even meant to teach this. You went through that hell because you had to learn that important lesson, and that lesson was not only for yourself, not only your own soul, but this lesson is something which you can teach others as well. This situation, this condition was there so that you can turn into this great teacher. Now whatever wisdom you achieved out of it, you're meant to spread that word. You're meant to become the spiritual teacher. You're meant to learn from these spiritual experiences and help others. And if you are not someone who wants to do this or wants to become a teacher, then maybe you will find a great teacher as well. Even the people who are connecting with the love energy over here, your person, your soulmate, your future spouse, or whoever you're going to connect with in the future is going to be a great teacher for you. Is going to be very spiritual, is going to be really wise, is going to have amazing communication skills, and is going to teach you important life lessons as well. And life lessons are not always painful, they are beautiful also. Life lessons are not always something where you have to go through hell, that it's heaven also. So this person, when this person tries to teach you or will teach you life lessons, it's going to be heaven, it's not going to be hell. You did experience hell, you're not going to experience it again. You're going to experience heaven now, and it is coming. It's coming in form of a teacher, it's coming in form of a person, it's coming in form of some you being teacher for someone. Maybe you will be the teacher in that relationship. So whatever this heaven is, it is coming. It can also be a child. Oh my god, beautiful. Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner. 4 steps are being given, dance with the universe. So the steps are already given. So we have a very strong masculine energy over here. So whoever is waiting for their divine partner, the divine masculine, your divine partner is coming very, very soon. And this partner is going to change your life for good. Now, even Lord Shiva, very strong spiritual energy as well as manifestation energy over here. So I do see the snake over here. It tells about shedding your past. I do see bringing light on something which was in dark. The moon is doing that. It's shining light on something which was in dark. I do see the third eye, which tells me that you are becoming more spiritual, or you're connecting with that spiritual side of yourself or your subconscious mind, or becoming more aware. Meditation is something which is shining through. Maybe that is what you're being told to do. And I do see this beautiful drum over here, which is how Lord Shiva has created the universe, with the drum. So co-creating with Lord, co-creating with divine, whoever you believe in, whatever your belief is. If you see divine like this, then this is how it is shining. If you see divine like this, then this is how it is going to come in your life. So divine is going to appear in your life. I'm not saying that the divine is going to come and stand in front of you. I'm saying that energy is going to come or connect with you in some form, which is going to make you realize that this is the divine energy, this is the spirit guides, this is the angels, this is the divine presence in my life. So you will feel a divine presence in your life very, very soon. And that is how you will know that whatever you're doing is happening for the best, or the wheel is turning, or your spiritual side is awakening. You might see a dream, or you might even get some visions when you meditate. So some divine energy in any form. It can also be a white dove, it can be a white rose, it can be a white butterfly, it can be a snake. Any form, the divine might appear in front of you, the divine energy might appear in front of you. And even if you do not recognize it at that time, later on, as you become more awakened, later on as you become more aware, you will start seeing those signs, those symbols. You will start connecting with that energy very strongly. Lord Shiva is a very strong energy which I'm feeling over here. And Lord Shiva's presence is telling me that whatever you went through, it was something which made you so much better, and it was important, and you are blessed for sure. We can see the hand over here showering blessing. You are blessed. There is nothing to worry about. Whatever you're feeling, I do feel someone is crying right now, and it's good. Release that. Release that. Those tears are good for you. Very good. Keep on. Release that. You don't have to bottle in anything. Release it, remove it, let it flow, let it go. And once it is done, then once you're done crying, you will feel lighter, you will feel better, and you will see how beautifully your life is going to turn, how beautifully your life is going to change. So whoever is crying right now, my love, I'm sending you a beautiful hug. I'm sending you a tight hug. And don't worry, your life is going to turn so much better. And I'm sending you a lot of love also. Loved one in heaven. And even your loved one in heaven and ancestors, maybe someone you know already, maybe someone you have seen their life, and now they are in heaven, and they are also sending help. So I got heaven word 2 or 3 times for you. So some kind of heaven is someone is going to experience. Does the word heaven mean something to you? Do you live somewhere where the word heaven is used? Do you work somewhere where the word heaven is used? Do let me know. The word heaven came 2-3 times to me. Loved one in heaven, thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So as I said, your spirit guides, your angels are pretty close, and this might be that angel, that spirit guide which we are talking about, someone you knew, someone's life you knew, someone who is in heaven right now, sending their love, their blessings to you. Wisdom, yes, this was why that hell happened, to make you wise. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So whatever that challenge is, you already have all the tools, all the resources to overcome that. And do not consider yourself as anything low or anything less. You are way powerful than you even believe in. Extremely powerful. Even worth being a teacher for others who are lost, helping other lost souls. You are that powerful, that wise. You have the capacity, the ability to be the great teacher. Mystery, explore the unknown, the unexpected awaits you. So the unexpected is going to be heaven, which I heard 2 3 times. This unexpected, even if it is scary right now, even if it is something you cannot see right now, it is heaven for you. The moon showing again. So yes, I do see something is going to come in light, some information is going to come in light which is going to help you. So yes, the unexpected which awaits you is going to be the dream come true. It's going to be that manifestation coming true, what you as a magician you're trying to achieve. So very strong energy, really really spiritually strong energy. Let's see what the affirmations you can use. If you want, you can write these down in your journals or write it on a post-it and keep it somewhere. They are really uplifting. I easily attract my ideal opportunities. Beautiful. I let go of old negative beliefs. Yes, this is strongly which I would suggest everyone. I let go of old negative beliefs that have stood in my way or stood in the way of my success. Yes, letting go of old is very strong for you. That message came really strong for you. I'm a powerful creator. Yes, yes, that is what the Divine Father, Lord Shiva is. I'm a powerful creator. Even the magician card. I create the life I want and I enjoy it. This message also repeated for you. I'm open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me. So this wealth which we saw in the pot of gold, it can also be everything else in your life. It does not have to be the actual money. It can be wealth like abundance in health, abundance in relationship, happiness, but wealth obviously. I'm in the process of becoming the best version of myself. I can clearly see that. The universe is filled with endless opportunity for my career. So for your career, for your life, let's see initials, what the initials have to say. Strong spiritual presence, maybe ancestral, Lord Shiva, maybe a great teacher who wants to connect with you, who wants to help you, who wants to help you achieve something. Something blank, something is hidden, something will come in light. That is why I saw the moon twice. Something which is in darkness will come in light. DIY, someone needs to do some kind of DIY. Someone is thinking about some kind of DIY. Someone has got all the everything for that but didn't work on it. That project is pending. Okay. Autumn is also the season of release, which is really important for you. Release, let go, so that you can achieve your dream life. So this is all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it will help you in any way possible, and I hope you achieve the dream life you're destined to have. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Welcome, pile number 3. So you might be seeing a lot of feathers, or feathers is something which the universe or your spirit guides, your angels use to tell you that they are close by, they are nearby. So 8 number might be important, the month of August might be important. This calling card from the unicorns tells you that they are near you. So your unicorns, your spirit guides wants to tell you through some kind of signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, maybe coins, maybe feathers, rainbows, butterflies, pair of birds, pair of animals, some way, when what any sign which you look and you feel like this is something, this might be a sign. It's a way the universe is trying to connect with you. Your angels, your spirit guides are trying to connect with you. Okay. Wow. So you are going on some kind of trip, some kind of journey. So there is some kind of journey involved. So this might be related to work, this might be related to your education, this might be related to um, your love life also. So this is something which you always dreamed about. This is a wish come true. So your destiny is to settle abroad, your destiny is to move abroad, your destiny is to learn, to educate yourself. You're moving there as a complete new fresher, a beginner, or someone maybe starting a new job, or maybe starting a new in a new university. So you're going there with a very fresh mind, with complete innocence, as a free spirit. This is something where you're not taking a lot with you. You're just going there with minimum things or bare essentials, and you're going to go and build a life over there. So whatever you will create, whatever your life will be, you're going to build over there. So this is going to be something which is far away from you. This is not nearby, this is not close, this is not moving to the next city. This is moving to a country or a place which is really far away from you. And that is why initially you're going to struggle with time management, maybe because of what is it, god, that word is skipping me. What happens when we move to a different time zone? You guys know that word, right? Even I know that word. It's skipping me. What happens when we cannot adjust with the new time? When I'm sorry, if that word comes to me, I'll tell you. So I do see someone struggling with the keeping up with the time, not able to adjust in the new time. Obviously initially it's not going to be forever, it only takes some adjustments and it is going to sort out, it is going to be solved. So there is this place where you need to be on your toes, where you need to really work hard, where you have to juggle multiple priorities, maybe work as well as study together. So yes, you will be juggling multiple things. So you will have to adapt to a new place, prioritize on what exactly is important. The Three of Wands also tells me about progress, expansion, foresight, overseas. Obviously overseas, this does give me a strong feeling that you are moving somewhere, leaving behind your old, leaving behind the past, leaving behind whatever this past life was or whatever your life was right now. And this was something which you always wanted to achieve, always needed that, you always wanted that. This is something which was your dream. This is something which is a complete wish come true. And this, you have worked really hard for this. We can see these cups, like those medals, those achievement things which people get when they participate in something. So you had worked really hard on this. Maybe you got even some kind of scholarship, and that is why it has become easier for you to move towards this destiny, towards this goal. So your destiny is actually going and living somewhere which was your dream city, dream country, which is your dream location, which you have worked really hard about for, which maybe you're learning the language of that place, or learning everything about that, how the currency works, how the public transportation is, how the street names are, how those addresses are, how the culture is, what kind of food is over there, how people live over there, what kind of lifestyle is over there. So you are already studying that, you're already learning all that, so that you can fit in perfectly. And do not worry, you will fit in perfectly, and you're going to find the love of your dream also over there, your true divine partner, or someone you actually will have a beautiful relationship with, someone you're going to have a beautiful life with. That person also is there in that country, in that destiny, and you're going to find that person also over there. You're going alone, but you're not going to be alone there for a while, for a long time. You're going to find this person pretty soon. You're going to be with this person all the time, and this person will make it easier for you to settle there. So it's not going to be much of a difficult. Yes, there will be some juggling, like you will have to maybe take care of your finances, finances, maybe make sure that you don't spend a lot, maybe you will have to handle work as well as studies together, or maybe you will have to handle multiple jobs if you're not going there for studies. So you might have to take up more than one job, or maybe have to do a job as well as side hustle, or a business on the side, or something on the internet, or maybe you will have to struggle with some kind of time zone issues, that you have to talk with your family and you have to stay awake for that, or some kind of time zone issues might also happen. So there is some kind of adaptability, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. You are already in that energy of happiness, gratitude, a free spirit, spontaneous innocence. This is a complete new beginning, and it is something which you always wanted to manifest. It's a dream come true. So even if you have to handle multiple things, or handle that time zone issues, it's not going to be that big of a deal, because it is something which you always dreamed of achieving. Direction guardian, yes, for sure, 100% you have chosen your direction. You are moving somewhere far away from where you are right now. I do see Leo, Taurus over here. You might have Leo or Taurus in your sun, moon, or rising. And I do see someone meeting a divine partner as well, some divine partner who will help you with the directions, who will help you with your destiny, who will help you with settling there, who will help you live a life which will bring more stability, more comfort. Alone you're not feeling that. Alone you might feel a bit of struggle, bit of stress, but this person will come in a way that will bring some guidance towards you. This person might even be some kind of teacher or mentor, but I do feel that it is mostly going to be a life partner, or someone you really will love, and this person will also love you. Like, you will have a beautiful relationship, a beautiful friendship first, and then a beautiful love after that, a romantic relationship after that. So this person will approach you as a friend or as a colleague. So this person might be in your office or in your college or in your university where you're going to go, and they will come towards you as a friend first, and then slowly that relationship will grow into something more than friends. Psychic insight, your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. So you're being told to follow your intuition, like the Fool over here. Trust the universe and follow your intuition. Whatever dreams, whatever desires, whatever inspired actions you're being told to take, they all are coming from the spiritual realm, from the divine, and you're being told to follow that. You're being told to keep going towards that goal, keep making those changes, take those inspired actions. Don't only think about it, but actually make them happen. Live your joy. So yes, this gives me the Fool energy again. So living your joy, that is what you're going to do. When you come to this location, when you come to this dream destination, you're going to feel like a free spirit. You're going to live your life like a free spirit. You're going to love every moment of it. You're going to live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. And this is something which is going to bring a lot of joy in you. White butterflies, you might see a lot, or you might notice white butterflies, or butterfly figures, or butterfly symbols, butterfly drawings. So butterflies might be something which will help you connect with this energy, or which will help you bring some guidance in your life. Did I miss something? No. Wait, I'm missing something. Yeah, the fairy card. I missed the fairy card. I'm sorry. So yes, this new destiny is going to be beautiful. Solitude, yes, initially you will feel alone for a while, but not for a long. Think of being alone as a meaning. You are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Wow, beautiful. Notice this about the Solitude card, that the lady over here, this beautiful woman in this picture, the way she has her hands, the same way the Live Your Joy has the hands, and the same way even this Fool card is enjoying, is like the movements are similar, like pretty much similar. They are facing this way, and the way their one leg is up over here, both legs are up. Here we can see that she has a bit of twist in that way. So they all are enjoying their forward movement. They are moving forward, they are alone, solitude, fool, live your joy. They are alone, but they're enjoying that. They are not crying over it. They are not saying, oh, I'm so lonely, when will I find someone, when will I find some friends. So yes, there will be some solitude movement, solitude for you for a while when you move there. But this, if you enjoy your time, if you live your life, if you actually put in that time to maybe make money, as you were going to do a job or something over there, work hard, or create, make yourself stable over there, learn the language, do something productive and enjoy that solitude, you will be rewarded with lot of happiness, and someone very special as well. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So the more happiness you create in this time when you're alone, it's going to double in that way. If you create sadness, if you create misery, if you create loneliness, that is what will keep on creating. So the trick or the key towards finding true love, towards finding good friends, is you have to be happy when you're on your own. You have to love your own company. You have to be in at peace with your own self, and then you will find many others who will love you as you are, who will who will get attracted towards that joy you're resonating, towards that joy you're emitting, towards that, like light shines through, the same way joy will shine through you. You will shine like this when you're in a place of joy, when you're a place of happiness. You will be radiant, and your this radiance is going to pull lovers and pull friends towards you. This is going to pull that special person towards you when you're radiating that joy, when you're enjoying that solitude moment. So that was one message. So do not feel sad, or do not feel that I'm alone or something like that, because that is not exactly what your energy over here is showing. You're being shown to live your joy, you're being shown to enjoy that solitude moment, and you will find a partner for sure. You'll even have a baby with this person, a child with this person. We do have soulmate energy over here with the dolphin. We do have divine presence over here with this musician. I do see international connection again over here. Maybe you're moving towards Europe. This gives me a feel of Europe. Maybe Europe is your destiny. Maybe that is where you want to move, or if not, then somewhere else. But this giving me definitely flying towards some new location, some new place where everything will start falling in place. Aim for that which makes your soul rejoice, and this is something, a wish come true. This is something which your soul always wanted. This is something which your soul is connecting with. This is something which your soul wanted to achieve for a long time, and this is something which is a destiny for you. This is definitely going to happen, but it will keep delaying if you stay in a place of lack, if you stay in a place of fear, if you stay in a place of doubt, then it will keep delaying. But the more in a place of faith you are, the more you enjoy your own company, enjoy your own self, fall in love with yourself, the easier it will be to achieve all this. That was a message for someone. So don't wait to be happy till you find this person or till you move to this dream location. Start being happy right now with whatever you have in your life, with everything you have in your life. Obviously there are millions things which you can be grateful for, million of things which you might even not notice, or you take it for granted, but you have a lot to be grateful for. And the more you're grateful, the more you're happy, the easier it will be for you to attract this beautiful energy. Money and spirituality can coexist in harmony. So this person might even be spiritual. This person might have some business or some work which is related to spirituality. Or you have, I have nothing to fear because I can seek guidance whenever I want. Yes, you have nothing to fear. There should not be any fear, lack, doubt, or else this manifestation keeps delaying. Every day I'm getting healthier, stronger, and wealthier. A beautiful affirmation. I take pride in my ability to make worthwhile contribution to the world. Yes, that might be the soul satisfaction we are talking about, where you will do something which will help the world. Help the world, help multiple people by doing some work. It can be related to spirituality as well. My actions create constant wealth, prosperity, abundance. Yeah, taking actions and not only dreaming about it. I forgive myself and set myself free. Yes, the freedom energy was pretty strong in your pile. So maybe you are someone who wants freedom, and that is exactly what your destiny is, to feel free. And you have to start feeling that way right now. Even if you're feeling low, even if you're feeling like things are not happening the way it should happen, you have to find yourself, to find something to distract your mind, find something to become happier. There might be a lot of things which you enjoy right now in your life. There might be a lot of things which you're grateful for, or which you can be grateful for even, and you take it for granted. So stop taking that for granted. Start living your joy right now, so that you will attract that love in your life. You will attract that destiny, that destination, that dream location, or that life which you're dreaming about. You will attract that once you start appreciating the life you already have. That was a clear message. Let's see what initials are coming for you. Okay, the universe is saying okay. Did you get it? Okay. Did you get the message? Is that okay with you? That is what the universe is saying. Something is hidden, something will come in light. Okay. I hope this will help you, pal number 3. I hope you will move to this dream destiny very soon. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you a lot of love and happiness. I'll see you in my next one.